Good morning, everyone. It's the start of Trinity Term, which is the last term of the academic year in Oxford, and I think it's the most intense term, which because it's exam time. So all the master's students, undergraduate students are having the exams during Trinity Term, and for DPhil or PhD students, we also have some assessments. So in my first year at Oxford, I had my transfer of status in the Trinity Term of the first year, and now I'm in my third year. I'm working towards my confirmation of status. So it's stressful times, and you can feel it in the air. Like even though the weather is so beautiful outside, but the energy has shifted. It's not quite like Easter anymore, but the city is bustling with students, and the libraries are full, and you can hear signs of people being stressed out in the libraries. So I thought today I'll share with you my 5 habits that help me reduce stress. And honestly, I am really stressed, but I'm learning how to manage it better. So I hope you enjoy this video. Before we get started, I wanted to welcome everybody to my channel. Thank you everyone who subscribed to my journey, and to those of you who supported me through the Buy Me a Coffee. It's a very exciting time for me, and I'm so very grateful for all of you. And I'm really glad that I'm able to share my experiences and lessons, and so happy to hear that it's being helpful for many of you. Thank you so much, and enjoy. So one of the most important things about stress for me, I think, is to first one, be aware that you are stressed, and to kind of recognize what kind of stress that is. Is it something that's self-imposed, or is it something that's external and not outside your control? So the first thing about stress is that you can start noticing your physical cues. Like, are you maybe not sleeping as well? Are you clenching your jaw? For me, I always seem to feel like I'm clenching my jaw a bit when I'm stressed, and so that is something that's a cue for me that, okay, maybe I have some internal stress, even though I may not yet feel it, but I'm clenching my jaw a bit tighter than I usually am. And something that's self-imposed is also, because in Oxford you're surrounded by such smart people and intelligent people wherever you go, whoever you meet, they're doing such amazing jobs. Sometimes you feel a bit of an imposter syndrome. But whatever it teaches you is to just lean into it, and use that imposter syndrome to just really get yourself working a little bit harder. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but yeah, that's what works for me. And one of the best things, I think, to handle that stress, that I know it now, is to take a walk. And this is something that doctors recommend you to do to handle stress, so it's not just me. And it has been researched. They had randomized control trials that proved that taking a walk really reduces stress levels. And I'm not going to go into the scientific details of how that works, but I'm not a doctor, but yeah, I think it's being out in the fresh air. You get to see something new. Like, I've seen this door. I've walked past Trinity College so many times, but I never saw this door before. Maybe I saw it, but I didn't register it in my mind. And so it was so nice to be able to find this peephole and just look through it and see that beautiful Trinity College lawn. And then going for a walk doesn't always have to be out in nature, but just going around the city and watching people, looking at the beautiful objects around the university, for example. For me, I like to just try and find the beauty in things that I look at. So, especially looking at the beautiful trees and the buildings, the architecture. You see something new every single time you take a walk. And if you try to use your senses and your observation skills. And loving dogs and pets, this exhibition is something I had to go, and it gives me food for thought. They ask you, is a pet ever really tame or not? And they have these beautiful books, dating back 100 years, that have pictures of dogs and cats, and or even family registers that include the dog or cat as a pet. So that's pretty amazing to think about. And or even this person who decided to pack up rocks and sell them as a pet rock and make a big deal out of money out of it. It's very smart, but then at the same time it makes me wonder, like, who are the people who actually buy those pet rocks when you could just maybe go somewhere and pick a free rock and have it as your pet rock. But yeah, people will do what they do, and I find that very interesting. And so when you get your mind off how you work and you think about something different, that for me is a great way to take to relieve stress. So go take a walk, use your senses, and see something new. And they even had a free printing press for those of you who go to the exhibition, and you can use the old printing press to make yourself a little keepsake of the exhibition. And I thought that was really wonderful. My second tip would be to eat healthy and cook, enjoy, do a hobby you enjoy. I like to cook. I made myself a salmon salad, and or even going out and having good food. So my friend wanted some Thai food, so we went out to a Thai restaurant. And that is something that's very important, I think. And the third thing would be to have a library-free day. So, you have your schedule out in front of you, which days you're going to be doing what. And going to the library every single day or making yourself go every single day sometimes can be a bit stressful, So I try to be flexible and give myself a day or two where it's a library-free day. And I would go to a cafe to work, and for some reason that is really relaxing. So I don't only go to the cafe, I also go to my college. And lately I've been finding that something that's really conducive for me to work is to work in an environment that's a bit relaxed and casual and with big open spaces. So I like high ceilings and being able to see the scenery outside. And that's something that I found my common room really works for me, because we have I had this lovely table set here for students to sit and work right next to the window, and I can see the trees outside. And at the same time, it's also casual because it's a room where there's ping pong tables and pool tables, and people just come in to relax. So that works for me. And the best part is that we have free coffee and hot chocolate there. So I also get to save a bit of money in my pocket. And my fourth tip would be to go out and engage with people and community. And this is something that, doctors also recommend. And one thing that I decided to do this term, which is new to me and I've never played it before, was to sign up for the croquet couples. And so I'm going to be competing in croquet, and we had our first lesson the other week. And it was really quite a lot of fun. And I think going out and meeting people and just kind of sitting there watching. A fox came to visit us at college, and while we had our croquet stuff out, it was really it's a good way to relax. And I think we need to really get ourselves out of the library sometimes and out of our desks and go out there and meet people and enjoy. And we had the first week formal. And I invited a friend of mine who's never been to a formal at St. Anthony's. And so we had a good time, catching up with friends who are back, and also at the same time meeting new friends. So it's get yourself out there, meet people, engage socially, and relax. So the last way in which I de-stress would be to have an evening routine. So after a busy day working, using our brains, we need to slow it down a little bit. So what I do is making sure that I've done all the work I've set out for the day. I turn off the computers and I try to read a book or a magazine, or write on my journal, or do something that doesn't require screen time. And it could be reading a novel. It doesn't have to always be research related. And I've been getting back into doing watercolors. So today I'm just doing a watercolor of a jelly cat bunny, which I have, because she's so soft and she's a very good stress relief, and she's so cute. So I thought, I'll just paint a jelly cat bunny. And yeah, so that's some things that give me a lot of relaxation time to get my mind off the research. And I also like to do this with a hot cup of tea, chamomile tea. Make sure that it's a herbal tea, because I did do the mistake once of having a lemon tea, but I didn't realize it was a Ceylon black tea, so there was a lot of caffeine in it and it kept me up all night. So a nice cup of hot chamomile tea or any herbal teas, and something that to just really relax is a good way to wind down for the evening. So these are the 5 ways I de-stress. I hope you enjoyed them and found them useful. Please let me know in the comments if you agree with them, whether you found them useful, and what are the ways in which you de-stress. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and see you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.